Alright, this is going to be another tech tip from Big J's Garage. We have here, I'm going to come in instead of zooming. I don't know how well you can see that because this little screen sucks. But this is a Screaming Eagle wrench. It is made specifically to tighten up the top rocker box bolts so that gasket doesn't leak without having to remove the whole gas tank. I did have to take out the 3 bolts that secure it in place, but I could move it around enough to get this wrench in there. That's pretty small right there, but you can see the little Allen bolt on there, which slides into that there. Okay. The tech tip is the first one of these I broke by the time I got to the, I didn't know, the 5th bolt. For some reason, I don't know if the size isn't absolutely correct or something to do with the bolts themselves. And now that I look at this, it does look kind of like it was going to strip, but it really didn't. I had to replace this bolt because how I broke it was this little nub pulled out of there. It was stuck in here and I couldn't, it was on the bike. So I took a wrench and was hitting here to try and, get it to break loose. Well, it still kind of hangs up in there. And when I did that, it yanked this little knob out of the ratchet. So the new bolt that I got from, I had to put pliers on these threads to get the little piece out of here. So I just bought a new bolt, like I said, $350. Pretty crazy for one bolt. But the new bolt, it worked really well. It didn't get hung up, but I still had to do the entire back head with this, the rocker box bolts. And what happened was, as I tightened it up, sure enough, it locked and got stuck in there. So the actual tech tip is, because it has a switch, for the directions on here. What I did was, after I tightened it, I tripped the switch on the wrench and kind of just nudged it back, and you could feel it kind of nudge loose, and then you got to kind of wiggle it. It almost has to be perfectly straight to come out of there, because it seems like if it's a little cockeyed, it gets hung up. So again, like I said, once you get the bolt tight with this, switch the directions on the ratchet and loosen it in there, and you'll feel it, you'll feel it break loose. The bolt's not actually moving. As long as you don't go gonzo, you got to be real careful and just move a little bit, and then kind of wiggle it and make sure it's straight, and it'll come out. So this is, if you go to a Harley dealership to get this wrench, the part number is 9405709. This is Jerry from Big J's Garage signing off, saying you can get it done if you don't let your meat loaf.